Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, last week on SmackDown, you guys said the Motor City Machine Guns should be next in line for a tag team title opportunity. Fast forward to tonight in Chicago on SmackDown, you defeat DIY, and you are now the #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team titles.
It feels great. You know, resilience, tenacity, never say die attitude. That's what the Motor City Machine Guns are all about. We get knocked down, we don't quit working. We work even harder, and we climb that ladder again. And now, look where we are, new #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships.
So after the match, we saw a bit of a preview where you guys stood face-to-face with the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits. Can you tell us what was said during that interaction?
Yeah, Byron, in so many words, we told them, we don't care about the grills. We don't care about the chains. We don't care about your reality shows. We're the kings of this. And if you're going to step to the kings, you better not miss, because we're the best tag team in the world.
Gentlemen, once again, congratulations and good luck on your quest to regain the WWE Tag Team titles.
Luck is for losers, bro.